Hello and welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. So we do have one more puzzle in this area to solve. I was looking for that X marks the spot. I didn't quite find it. I don't think I did. But I did find this very strange artifact. What could it be? Let's have a look. A slide in the form of a pachyderm. A type of playground equipment in the form of a pachyderm called an elephant. Elephants survived the extinction of biological humanity and appear to be thriving in certain parts of the world. Oh wow, they survived. That's my second artifact. I don't think that was the X marks the spot thing. That little island is tantalizingly close. If only I had a boat. Okay, I've accessed that terminal. Yeah, this X marks the spot thing was in the middle of a large body of water. At least it looked like it was. Okay, we got that one. I might have to come back later. It's not necessary, but I would like to get everything. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm not gonna get out to there, am I? No. Well, there is a question mark here. We can check it out. Okay, that's the dude. Well, if I know where the dude is, I might be able to find that X. Let's go say hi. Who is this? Not Prometheus.
We found all the weird stuff.
That is a very lifelike statue. I feel like its eyes are gonna look down right at me and start moving around. Success. Success from 456E657 to 267792. It worked. I made a statue. Well, it half worked. The design wasn't balanced, so it fell over and broke. It was very dramatic. But the good news is that it all works in principle. That's right. That's what really matters. Imagine what we could do. Something using stone. Part of the environment. Blah, blah. Miranda. Wow, this Miranda, again, for a 5-year-old, she is super accomplished. Trevor. Oh, is this the engineer that's kind of feels like he's looked down upon by scientists?
But I have to be honest with you, individual people, not always my favorite. I'm not the smartest guy ever, and I know that. But there are some people, man, some people are just so dumb. I don't even know if they're actually conscious. Sometimes I think their whole lives might be like a dream, They're just stumbling around, no idea what's going on, mumbling some random nonsense. And the thing that you have to understand about our time period is that a lot of these people wield enormous power. They run whole countries and corporations. Yeah, that's right. We've handed over our civilization to people I wouldn't trust to tie their own shoelaces. And if they're dumb, then what are we? I don't honestly have an answer to that, so just please try to do better.
Oh, we'll fix all the problems of the world, don't worry. Seems like, actually, I don't think we will. It seems like we've inherited humanity's want for stuff. That's pretty much what leads to every disaster, our want for stuff. Okay. Let me take a quick look again at that map. Where was it though? Was this it? Yeah, I think this was it. So there's dude. Yeah, this is not that useful. I checked the bodies of water. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. I wish I could get a nice overhead view. That would be fantastic. Feels like it should be a little bit east of yeah, a little bit east and north of the dude. Be like here. What is this? Not that. I mean, it feels like it should be like right here. Not in here. Alright, I'm out of here. I can find it later. Maybe I'm reading the map wrong, but it really isn't that useful. I don't know how it's oriented, if up is north and down is south, I don't know. Alright. Positional interchange. We got a red socket, a box, fan, connector, blue, laser, and it looks like that's the only laser I have. Okay. I gotta get the box out of here. What is this gonna do for me? Oh, okay. This definitely goes on top. Oh. Alright, that's a little tricky. How can I do this without breaking the connection? Alright, give me that. Let's take the blue laser, put it there, and there, and there, all at the same time. I'm still gonna need a blue laser over there. Okay, what if I used a converter here? Shot that and that. With red lasers. Yeah, I might need to take this out. Can't take that out. That's gotta stay. This has to have some use. Okay. I think I see. Let's just put that there to block it. Okay, now that it's up there, I should be able to remove this. Okay, now it's staying up there. Does that help me? I've still got to get the blue laser over there. Hmm. Oh man, this one's tough. Alright, how am I gonna get the blue laser over there? We need something in here. If I take the connector out, then yes, I can connect it to both of these and the blue. Okay, yeah, I think this will work. Let's see. Okay, let's hook this back up. Now we're running into the same problem as before, but if I add that, move that a little bit. Okay, I think, well, that almost works. Not quite. So I need to get the blue laser across the red. Alright, so how can I rearrange this to make that happen? Let's think about this. The red laser has to come in from the right side, the blue from the left side. From here, I can't... From up there, I don't think any of those lasers can... Yeah, they can't hit that. Yeah, I got it. Okay, that one can be blue now. I don't need it to be red. Because this one is powering everything that was. So this is useless to me now. I can change it to blue. Alright. Keep connections. Connect to that. Go. Okay, now we got a blue light coming down here. Does that help me at all? I don't think this will quite work, but... Oh, it does work. It's... Yeah, it doesn't quite go over. Oh, man. Did I make a mistake by taking the connector out of there? Yeah, this light here, this red light, I need it coming from this side. How am I gonna do that? If I just have the inverter here, and I have the red light going there, then... Yeah, from here I can't connect to the blue from the button. I can only connect to the red one. Oh my god. Just put it there. Well... Yeah... Overthinking things again. I spent an embarrassingly long time on that puzzle. It was a bit complex, a bit difficult. Just that last part was so simple. Where are we going? What are we doing? Alright. Yeah, still not fond of the Tetris puzzles. They're not that satisfying. But that's okay. Let's take the nightmare elevator. And see what's in here in the giant spike ball.
When the
Hey, it's you.
Daedalus was imprisoned in the very labyrinth he had created, his only solace was his son, Icarus. To escape their plight, he fashioned wings of feathers and wax.
Bad
He
idea.
warned his son to fly neither too high nor too low, but his son, enraptured by the freedom of flight, flew too close to the sun. Thus the wax in his wings melted, and he fell to his death. What was the sun's error?
Hubris. The flame of the sun belongs to the gods. Carelessness. He did not use his wings correctly. Lawlessness. He should never have attempted to escape. The labyrinth. Disobedience. He should have listened to his father. Impatience. If he wanted to soar so high, he should have built better wings. Idiocy. The wings were made from wax. I mean, come on. I mean, it's weird. If I interpret this literally, then I'm assuming he didn't know his wings were made of wax and they wouldn't melt. I guess disobedience. Hubris, the flame of the sun belongs to the gods.
When humankind was born, all of nature...
Can't really interpret these literally, though.
Where would you be now, if none had dared to grasp the flame that Prometheus brought? After the death of his son, Daedalus withdrew in sorrow to a foreign land. King Minos
Utah?
came looking for the craftsman to exact his revenge. The answer to a riddle revealed where Daedalus dwelled. But for Minos, that answer was his ruin. Consider King Minos, burned in his bath, as you seek your own answer.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about, Sphinx Lady.
Structure. It's opening.
3 receivers, 3 towers, 3 beams, as we suspected. I think this is an invitation.
Let's go in.
Doesn't look that inviting to me.
If you consider the size of the entire structure, then that opening must be big enough to drive a building through.
Or the VTOL. You want us to go in there, into the creepy triangular maw of death?
Ah!
Maw of death? I think it looks charming.
I'm alive.
To quote 1K, come on now, live a little.
Did I say
Byron's
that?
right. We're here to explore, and this is a mystery worth investigating. This technology could change everything.
Oh, all right. I'm not winning this, am I? Nope. Let's meet up with the VTOL, everybody. We're going in.
Okay, VTOL, huh? Going this way. Yeah, I should brush up on my mythologies a little bit. My knowledge is a little fuzzy. I know the major stuff, but some of these names I don't recognize. We're going this way. They didn't bring the helicopter here. Alright, they said I had to... What did they say? I gotta return to the VTOL. That's the helicopter. Okay, yeah. That is... at the Grasslands Ring. East 1. Yeah, when I played God of War, I had to brush up a little bit on my Nordic mythologies. Helped a lot with that game. I have a nice encyclopedia of world myths. Great reference book. Alright, where is the helicopter? No, it's not here. This was the first puzzle area, but before this... Oh, there. Yeah, I just clicked this. Okay. There we go. I thought that was just telling me to travel to Megastructure. Didn't know I had to click it.
By the way, I finished my analysis of the particle clouds.
What is it?
At first I thought they might be some kind of nanotechnology.
Oh, it's not?
I was wrong. It's a lot worse than that. What we're looking at is a completely unknown type and state of matter. Completely inexplicable within our understanding of physics.
Well, that's scary.
Created and manipulated by someone.
Fascinating.
Are we in a simulation inside of a simulation? I hope they don't do that.
Come on, people, get on board. We haven't got all day.
I mean, we were in a simulation earlier, so that would have been the simulation inside a simulation. And I think the first game took place entirely within that simulation.
Take us in.
Aye, aye, sir.
Have any of you ever read an ancient writer called Ian Banks? I guess not.
Nope.
He postulated the concept of the outside context problem. That's when a society encounters something so advanced, so different, that they simply could not have conceived of it.
Yeah,
That's
it makes
what this
sense.
is. This whole place is one giant outside context problem. And we're headed right into it.
That would be an interesting experiment. Find some advanced civilization and
I
just
think I can set down over there. Should
plop down a weird random structure in there
Look.
with no explanation or anything and let them figure it out. See how they approach it. Maybe that's what's going on.
Setting down.
Okay, everyone. We need to explore as much as we can, separately if need be, but stay in touch. Record anything interesting you find, and pay special attention to any clues as to who built this place and why.
The
Thank you.
schematics we found in that lab were extremely incomplete.
Do I have a
So if you
flashlight?
can find any more of those, that would be great.
I think someone should stay at the VTOL just in case.
I volunteer you. See you later, Al.
Alright, well this place is big with a capital B. And it has a sort of scrappy architecture. Neat. That's not rust, or it doesn't look like rust. It looks like it's like solid gold and it's been painted over or something. Well, we're going to be spending a lot of time indoors, I guess. Those lights are noisy. Someone should check that out. I'm hearing crickets. I think that's Prometheus. That's the Sphinx. Pandora. There's her companion cube. Pandora's companion cube. Chernobyl, blah blah blah. 005. A bit of philosophy. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one. Sorry, Chernobyl. I'm sure you're a smart guy. I recognize your name. I think they were real. They're a real person. Cube or sphere? Alright, can I use that? Fine. I'll come back later. Oh, hello.
Isn't this an incredible space? Look at it all, it's beautiful.
Please let me look left. I want to see what that light's coming from. I'm not sure I see it. Yeah, I literally can't see it.
That's unfortunately common these days. For some reason, when people see something built by human hands, they can't see its beauty. They can look at an ant colony or a coral reef and be impressed.
No, I was being literal. I can't see it.
Don't see it. It's good to be humble as an individual, but we have to be careful not to lose track of our accomplishments as a species. If we're impressed by the complex patterns produced by animals, then this should be breathtaking.
I'm sure it is. I just want to see it. Okay, well. It's interesting. Are you sure it's safe to be staring at it through binoculars? Ah, looking at me. Well, it is fascinating. I'm not sure beautiful is the adjective I would use.
Hold on a second, 1K.
Open
I
it.
can find an override for that door.
Maybe after that, you can help me with this elevator?
One problem at a time. What's going on with these fast structures? Okay, door should be opening.
Thank you.
Now, about the elevator.
Actually, the elevator's fine.
Are you sure?
Ah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
someone else is here.
No idea where I am, but it's working.
Don't go too far. Try to circle back.
On it.
Nah, just keep going. Keep going in. It'll be fine. Go as deep as you can. Oh, we got fungi. Maybe those crickets are real. Real wildlife down here. Hello, talk to me.
Hey, 1K, can we talk for a second?
Okay.
That whole thing with the elevator just gave me the creeps.
Sure, what's up?
When we first arrived here, I was really excited. It's such a huge place. The technology is so advanced. If we figure out what it all means, we could really change the future of New Jerusalem. The mayor says we have to avoid repeating the mistakes our ancestors made, to stay humble, to not reach too far. And that sounds very abstract, but I've seen the ancient cities. I've seen how much they built, how much they grew, how far they fell. So I've been thinking, what if all this sets us on the same path?
Well, yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen.
For anyone to control.
I can't see it happening any other way. You're right, this place could be dangerous, but we need to understand it. I think it's more complex than that. Power isn't necessarily good or bad. Honestly, I think it's too early to tell. The mayor's premise is wrong. He's assuming history can only develop one way. I think your original impulse was correct. New Jerusalem needs the technology. I don't think what went wrong with our ancestors was too much power. You're right, this place could be dangerous, but we need to understand it. Well, I mean, the problem is just human nature. Unless these people's nature is different somehow, that makes them less prone to conflict, then I don't see how it could end any other way. But I mean, being an advanced, sentient human being that can make decisions and can do abstract thinking and all that, wouldn't they be inherently be prone to conflict, because everyone's going to have different ideas about what's good and bad? And I just can't really imagine a civilization advancing, as far as humanity has, without or past what humanity has, and all being like on the same page with everything, everyone agreeing all the time. I don't know. Let's not give a definitive answer. I don't really know the best answer to this one. I think it's more complex than that. Power isn't necessarily good or bad. There we go. There's the cop-out answer.
What made our ancestors destroy themselves?
Oh, here we go. Let's see what options they give me. It was a lack of power. With more control over their biology, they would have survived. Nope. They weren't careful about the side effects of their growth. Otherwise, the virus would never have been released. I don't really know anything about the virus that wiped him out, but I don't know about that one. It was just bad luck. Confluence of bad things happening all at once. They almost made it. They got their priorities wrong. If they had properly invested in medicine before the virus, they would have survived. Nope. Most of them wanted to do things differently, but their political systems wouldn't let them. That probably has some truth to it, but even so, that wouldn't have guaranteed survival. It doesn't matter what it was. We're not them. this one seems like the best answer, or just bad luck. Eventually, you know, a stroke of bad luck could do it. That could just wipe out a civilization. Just bad luck. A confluence of bad things happening all at once. They almost made it.
I guess. I mean, they did survive for thousands and thousands of years before this happened. But what if we get unlucky one day too?
Don't worry, we will.
I have to think about this.
I was just gonna
Thanks
say,
for talking to me, 1K.
best not to think about
I know we're in the
it.
middle of something, but I kind of needed that.
Alright. I could push you off the cliff here. And then you won't worry so much anymore. Alright. Well, that's enough philosophy. Time to end this episode. And I'll see you next time. Where are you going? Oh, you're in a hurry. Alright, well, we'll follow him next time. Thank you for watching.